Shawty.
Story time, baby. What you want to know a story about today, people?
Hey, word on the street is there's a well-known rapper that stole your hairstyle.
Yeah, he be with J Money serving everybody. Don't wanna be with J Money serving everybody. Shout out to my boy LA. I'm I'm so happy for LA that he getting this shine like this. You know what I'm saying? Cause he grind. He posse. But yo, let me tell y'all about a story of young LA stealing my famous hairdo. My mohawk. My mohawk. Look, okay. So, me and LA been down for a long time, since probably about '05. You know, that was during the era of Ain't I. You know what I'm saying? One time, when he was with T.I. them, and I remember I was with Shawty Low them, we had a Dirty Awards. Oh, the Dirty Award was lit with T.I. and Shawty Low were beefing. And something broke out. Something happened. It was a big ass melee. But that, you know, me and LA always been cool, so we got a mutual friend, which we all posse, Barber T. You see him, LA with the skits. You see him with the skits with me and Barber T. Been partners, like we all from the hood, in the city. Matter of fact, Barber T used to cut at the same barbershop where Big Nut got murdered at. Right there. And the day Big Nut got murdered, Barber T daughter, the chair that took the gunshot with the same chair that Barber T daughter always sit at when she was doing her homework. But let me tell y'all about this haircut. So if y'all look back on Wildin' Out, when I started in '05, '06, I rocked. Everybody thought they were rock stars. Party like a rock. And just all that era was out. I had the mohawk. I had the skull in the back with the man holding the two gats. All that. I don't know what possessed T to give young LA my mohawk. Because, you know, when we come up with a hairstyle, and this, I'm going to tell you how I came up with the mohawk. T stole my mohawk too. The whole city stole my mohawk. I got the mohawk idea from a football player as a childhood. I used to be a bodybuilder when I was a kid. And so, I remember Brian Boswell was a famous football player. And he was on the cover of GQ. Because I was a real prep. Straight cat prep. If you from Atlanta, y'all really know what that means. And so, he had the mohawk. So, I had a car accident in '06. And split, if you look real close, I split the middle of my face right there. One night I was leaving Magic City. And I had been drinking. And it's funny, cause Pee Wee, the alleged shooter, or the Lil Wayne bus, he from my block, Campbellton. So, we leave out of Magic City, Ludacris, all of us was in there, and I was kind of in my own zone. And I had just bought this Tahoe. So we was getting ready to roll out. Pee Wee jumped in the car with me, leaving Magic City. He like, man, drop me off on Campbellton. So I'm headed past Campbellton in my house. We was all inebriated. So that's when Chargers first came out. So we jump on the highway and it's two Chargers. No. We leave out of Magic City right up on the side of the jail. Two Chargers pull up on the side of Pee Wee jump out the truck with me and jump in the Chargers. Everybody hit. I don't know what we had at Central Station or whatever, but they were moving, boy. They went past University, boom, boom. So I'm trying to catch up. So when I got to Langford Parkway, I'm like, I'm finna go home. So I went towards Campbellton on Langford Parkway. And I remember getting on the highway, and I swerved. And I was like, ooh, I almost messed up right there. And then I woke up in my complex with a split head. And I obviously, I had been in a car accident. So I went to the hospital, got sold up, everything. I was down for a minute. When I went to looking for my car, they had it at the impound. And they said I hit another parked car. But fast story short, I cut my head open. So now I got stitches. And when you first get stitches, it be bunched up. You don't know what type of surgery you done got. Shout out to whoever stitched me up at Southern regional hospital because they did a damn good job. And so the reason ain't no boss ass hospital. That wasn't no hospital you go to when you don't want the police to show up because you had an accident on the other side of town and you don't know if you hurt nobody in there yet, but you gotta get seen about. So I had it split. So I was recovering, my hair grew out. I always I always had hairstyles. So after my hair grew out, I was like, I'm gonna get that mohawk because I got this thing right here in the middle of my head. And so I cut the mohawk. So I showed up at Barber T house one day. These Negroes ain't checked on me. I've been off the grid for 2 weeks, hurt, done tore up my truck and everything. So I show up, I got the bloody stitches and hair looking crazy. I'm like, bro, I've been in the hospital. I ain't know, man. So I tell Barber T, I say, look, it's time to get a cut. I feel a little bit better. So I tell him what I want. I said, I want a mohawk. I want you to fade it on the sides like it's a fade, but I want it to go up and around. He like, man. I said, I'm gonna come back and get it tomorrow. I show back up to Barber T house the next day. He done cut himself my mohawk before he even put it on me. He like, man, I had to try it, man. This boy fine. Then he cut my mohawk. We went to wilding out with the mohawk. Took it worldwide, turned into rock stars for that era. That day, I hear bow. I'm like, bow? Bow, bow, bow. Look, young LA got my mohawk with some more different design. I'm like, T, how you gonna get it for my mohawk? So yeah, we had the same barber and he gave my mohawk. And LA ain't let it go. I knew my hair was gonna start going. You see the hairline, it's running, it look about like the shoreline back there. But it do look like a Wu-Tang sign though. Well, a Batman or something. But on everything, I knew my hair was finna stop growing. So I started growing dreads like 10 years ago. And I still put up with the mohawk. That's the story of young LA. How he stole my mohawk and how I ended up with the mohawk. Hi.